Okie dokie, artichokes. Good afternoon. It is Saturday. Saturday. It is Saturday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon here on this beautiful spring day. It is so nice here. Really nice. My little town is having a car show. I did not go. I did go to Dollar General and to the yard sale and to the thrift store. And I have a few things I got a happy mail to show y'all. Then I got some things to show you that I bought. So this is the hidden paperclip swap, and this is from Kellyanne. These are from Kellyanne. There we go. Kellyanne made those. And we're going to write Kellyanne's name on these as soon as we find our little fine point pen. What did we do with it? We had it just a minute ago. What did we do with it? Did we stick it in our purse? Maybe so. I don't know. I just had that thing. Well, goodness. We'll write it on this. With this. Hi, whoever just came in. This is Kelly. Kellyanne. There we go. And then she made a mini ATC, and there's that. And then she made a Seahorse Elite 423. 3 of 4. That's cute. I like that. That's from Kellyanne too. So those will go. That one will go in the Happy Mail book. These will go in the swap, in the trades. I know y'all probably think I do things really weird. This will go in the trade. This is from Steph, and this could go in the this could actually go in the Happy Mail book because it is she sent back a folio to me because I sent her a folio. But there are some hidden paper clips on this little folio. Beth, Steph B, Goldie. Okay. That's from her. And then here's a little napkin. It'll go in my napkin box. This is some little laces. And these are some little ephemera stickers. I see what she's done. So they are stickers that she has printed. She's printed paper on sticker labels. That's cool. I like that very well. That'll go in my ephemera book. Now this one, it has a double pocket. It has a pocket up there and a pocket down here. And that is really cool. I don't think I've ever made a pocket up like that. I'm sure there's nothing else up in there. And she sent me some flower pictures. Oh, a lady. Some flowers and some flowers and some flowers. Hi, whoever's here. Let's see. Somebody chatted at me. There we go. Hi, Chu. Hi, Robin. How are you? And some more flowers. Okay, all of this is all Happy Mail ephemera. And then this is the folio. And here's some more stickers. No, these are just papers. They'll go in my ephemera book. Little taggy things. So he enjoys them as much as me. What does he enjoy about them? So this is a folio. Does he enjoy listening to me eat my words? Because I had apologized yesterday because I hurt somebody's feelings and I didn't mean to. So anyway, that is a beautiful folio, and I love that it has this. Now, what I was interested in trying to do with it was see if that would fold over, but it doesn't. It has to fold on the inside of it. So Anyway, so that is really pretty, Steffi. You did a good job, honey. You did a good job. So, Robin, I don't think I've asked you if you want to participate in the ATC coin swap we're having this for. This is for actually for May. It's not for April. It's for May. You have until May the 15th to make 3 coins, and then I'll let people know who's going to be uh, swapping with who. So, and Chu, you're welcome to join in too if you want to, hon. I just will need you to register, okay? So, anyway, here we go. So that's cool. All of this is going to go over into my ephemera book. Ephemera book. Ephemera book. I actually used a lot of the little fodder stuff that you sent me. That one is going to go in a Happy Mail book. Or, yeah, that's going to go over there with. That's going to go over there with those, and that's going to go in that. These are all going to go in here. The ribbon and the lace will go in a lace and ribbon bucket. And that's my I was playing with. You'll be in Alaska in May. Robin. You people run around more than anybody I know. It's what keeps y'all young, isn't it? me and me and Dave canceled a trip to South Arkansas because there was too much driving in 4 days for us. So we just aren't go getters. Hi Jersey, how are you, honey? We just are not big travelers. We are not. So yes, y'all saw me use your fodder. Okay. These are little copies out of books, I think. So that's not a sticker. It's on the back of a music page. I'm just going to lay that down. Well, that's cute. That's like a little pocket thing. Steph, are you watching? Are you watching, Steph? I'm be real interested to find out what kind of paper that is because it don't feel like regular copy paper. just saying. But I love it. I like it. I love it. I want Alaska has always been one of my dreams that I wanted to go to Alaska, but I don't think now I'm at a point of life that I still want to go. And I know that sounds like Cindy, you're not old. You need to get up and live. And I do live. I do live, but I also know my limitations. And I just know that, yeah, it would be rough on me. My sister-in-law went to Alaska last fall on an Alaskan cruise. A bridge page. I've never had a bridge page. Have I? I might have. I don't know. Anyway, she went on an Alaskan tour, and there were 2 things that she wanted to see when she was in Alaska. What were they? One of them I know was the Northern Lights, and they did not see them. They did not see them while they were up there. And the other one was, I can't even remember what it was. And she didn't see it either. So she was a little bit disappointed. Look, she's copied some lace too. So anyway, but yeah. So he drags you along. Yeah, Dave's not a go-getter. I do good to get Dave to get up and go fold the laundry. Have to holler at him. Y'all have heard me. I holler at him. Did you do that laundry? I'm washing some clothes. I went to this yard sale. It's just around the corner from my house. And this lady has yard sales all the time. That was it. She wanted to see a whale, and they did not see any. That was exactly it. She wanted to see a whale, and they did not see any. Anyway, and she was on a cruise. It was a cruise. It wasn't just like she went on a trip and then went on a a small cruise. It was a cruise. Anyway, and they didn't see none. Anyhow, that got all that put away. But I went to this yard sale around the corner. And so this lady that has this yard sale, she's had it several times. She is a clearance shopper. And I've also seen her at the bins, and she's a clearance shopper. Anyway, so she buys it, and then she has this great big yard sale, and she sells everything for 70% off of the marked price. So if things are $1, they're 30 cents. If they're, you know, 30%. But she had some clothes, and she had a real pretty, and y'all know I don't wear yellow. Y'all know it. A real pretty yellow summery top. And I got it, and I got a dress that's a Jones New York dress, but it's just a little bit tight. It's a 2X, and it's just a little bit tighter than I'm willing to wear my clothes. But maybe by the end of the summer, oh my gosh, a train ride. So Dave and I, let's see, it, it was before we moved here and before Dave got sick. One Mother's Day, Dave's sister made arrangements for us to take a train ride. There is a train thing that goes from North Arkansas down into Arkansas through the woods, basically. Anyway, and we took a train ride, and my mother-in-law is was in a wheelchair, and so they put us in a private car, a private dining car, and we had recliners and couches and all that, and it was so nice. And we had our own little platform we could step out on and look. We were the last car on the train, so it was cool. So we could step out on that platform and watch and stuff. So it was real fun. We enjoyed that. So I think I would enjoy a train ride through Alaska. So I did not know this until just the other day. I was watching somebody, and they talked about they had some mechanical colored pencils, and I did not know that they made mechanical colored pencils. And I got these are Zebra brand, the Zebra Sensations, and they're color, and they're $1 a piece at Dollar General. And I got these, and I colored this little piece of tag, the back of that, with them, and I really like them. Kinda, but I want to see here. Let's have just a plain piece of paper, because that one has been glued on, you know, and the feel of paper changes after you glue it down. So I wanted to see how they color on this. So anyway, mm, there we go. That's okay. Anyhow, I'm getting hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. No wonder I'm getting hungry. Guess I'll wait till supper. I had some jelly beans this morning. Real healthy, isn't it? Ooh, I really like this green. I like how it feels. So, do y'all want to see what I bought at the at the thrift store? And I bought a brown because I thought, yeah, I thought, let's see what did I think? I thought I might could use it for coloring fairies, make fairy skin. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we draw a face. Here's us a face. Let's see how if we can get a light tan. Yes, we can. There we go. There we go. That's nice. I like that. So we can draw us a little fairy and color her face in. So these will probably go to my bedroom where I sit and draw more than anywhere else. I sit in my recliner and draw a lot. Anyway, those are cool. $5 worth of markers. Let's see what we got in here. This was fun. I paid 50 cents for this. And this will be cut up. It's called Calming Therapy and Anti-Stress Coloring Book. Hannah Davies and Richard Merritt. So this is from 2015. So I will just cut these out and put them in as pages for to put in as journal pages. Let's see. Let's go back here. Looky there. Oh my gosh. Look, we've got those can be journal cards that you can color. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, how pretty. And this you got the green and you can do your own doodling and Zentangling on it. Somebody's colored on this page, so let's pull this one right here out. There we go. Because I want to see how big it looks after we get done with it. Oh, it's sewed in there. We could have cut our strings, couldn't we? We've got a snow scene. That's pretty. So some of these will be interesting to use. Some of them might not be so interesting. Somebody colored the fox. Somebody's colored on that a little bit, haven't they? Yep. Nope. No, that's printed. That's inked. That's the ink. Somebody did that. I hear my grandkitty. He's up. Look at that big flutterby. There we go. And somebody stuck a piece of paper in that. I guess they want to do the Queen of Hearts. Oh, look at the frogs. I love it. I love that page. That's cool. Those are like Day of the Dead things. Whales. Hi, kitty. I hear you. Kitty. Leaves. Hey, guys, if you really like Fritos or Cheetos, you need to go to Dollar General because they have buy 2 bags, get 2 free. So you pay $4.95 a bag for them, which is $9.90 total for 4 bags of chips. So that's less than $2.50 a bag for Frito brand and Cheeto brand Fritos and Cheetos. So, and that's not the little bitty bags. That's the regular size bags. Chickens! Chickens! Bok, 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 bok. Camels. Possums. Opossums. Fruit. See, I think these would make awesome pages in a book. Did somebody start trying to color that? They did. They colored his little nose. You know what? This is too much for me. I could never color this. Turtles. Sea turtles, in fact. I could never color all of this. There's a stacking doll. It would... First of all, if y'all don't know this, we're granddog. Hi, Ziggy. Hi, puppy. If y'all don't know this, I do not like to color. Because I have to stay in the lines and it makes me highly anxious. I do not find coloring calming at all. I'm not one that finds it calming. Nope. So, oh, the deer are pretty. They really are. I like that village too. That's pretty. Now, I'd come closer to trying to pull this out and watercolor over it. The octopus is neat. Yeah, that's going to be a fun book for putting in journals. So this is how big the pages would be. And actually, these are bigger than I usually do a journal page. Let's see, what is this? This is 18, almost 6 inches wide. And I usually do, and 16 to 24 is just over 8, right? 1, 2, 8. Yeah, it's 8 1/4. So I would cut it down to 7 3/4 and cut this down to about 5. So, but there would be place for trimming it. Yeah. So that's a pretty clock. It's got deer antlers, feathers, and stuff on it. Yeah, that's a pretty clock. Okay, I bought that, and then I got 2 more things, didn't I? Oh no, I got 3 more things. So y'all know I was talking about how big my probably would have been easier just to unscrew those, Cindy. How big my book there is? Will it stay? Nope. Okay, we're gonna do a little surgery here. We're gonna do a little surgery. It lifts off, so it's a little crooked, and we want to straighten it so it'll go on there and stay on there, right? There, that's much better, Cindy. We'll have to. We've got Goo Gone. We'll Goo Gone that. Where's this napkin? That would stress you to color it. Yeah, I would find all of that very stressful. So I wanted to see how those just come in. Do they? Will they come out? Is the thing? Yeah, they come out. I'm not interested. I don't even know why they're. So this was supposed to have a puzzle in it. Somebody obviously did the puzzle, and yeah, they did the puzzle and just brought the tin because it was bent, because they bent the tin. But I want the tin because I'm going to start putting some of my trades and stuff in and stuff like this. I don't know where I'm going to keep it, but we'll see. I got a drawer down there that has some empty space. I'll be flying high in a minute after that stinky goo gone. But we're going to goo that gone. We're going to goo that gone. And goo that gone. There we go. Let's see if that did that goo off. I don't know. I don't think it did. Yeah, we still got sticky there. We don't have sticky over there, but we still got sticky there. Let's see about over here. Can we get that off? That's good. So one up here. It's just yuck. Maybe a little bit of sticky. Let's go back down here to this bottom and see if we can get the rest of that off. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put some things in this. I don't know what, but I am going to put some things in it. Right now, it'll probably just go with me under for right now. Okay, that's good. Let's have a baby wipe and wipe it just a little. I need to fill my baby wipe container up. It's getting a little low. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we forgot to clean that up, didn't we? Well, you're a dweeb, Cindy. Hi, Beth. How are you? Oh no. Oh, that's not fun. Hi, Beth. Hi, Lori Beth. Or no, Goldie. Goldie, I showed your beautiful folio you sent. That stinks. Robin, that stinks. I hate when people take things that don't belong to them. Robin in the sky. Robin Skywatch. What are you watching in the sky, Robin? Do you like to stargaze? Oh, that's siphons. Hope they have a flat every day next week. That's real Christian, Cindy. Wish a flat on them. Oh, I'm just human. Sometimes I'm too human. I am so enjoying First Samuel. David is on the run, guys. He's on the run. Saul's after him. Jonathan has sent him away. He knows that his father wants to kill David. You know? There we go. It always helps if you're trying to clean sticky stuff that you take off the sticker first, Cindy. That's always real important. That will make it come off. If so, what shall we keep in this tin? Yes, you are. I didn't know that Daryl used to be a pilot. Did he used to be a pilot, or was he a flight attendant? Was he a pilot? There we go. I've only flew once in my life. Yeah, I can heat it up a little bit. I think it's all good now. We're going to wipe it. So what would y'all keep in this little box? There. What would y'all keep in this little camera box? Photos. It just hit me. Photos. Exactly. But I have photos everywhere. Yeah, you just don't know, Steffi. You just don't know. Mhm. There we go. But that would be perfect, wouldn't it? So what else did we buy? We bought something else. We bought these kind of cards. Now, I like these because they're plain. Did he? Oh, wow. Wow. I like these because they're plain and one side's a little bit slick, but the other side is matte, which is really nice. These are multiplication. These are multiplication cards. So I like that they're matte and they don't have a lot of stuff on them. So I like those. And if y'all were here the other day, you heard me announce that although it's a long ways off and we're not taking any signups yet, I did write it down. We're going to do for, he was a load master, not a pilot. We're going to do for June, we're going to do altered cards. Look at this. This is a game called, it's a hidden picture card game. I found it. Explore 12 Disney realms. How quickly can you find? And so on the front of the card, you have the picture. On the back of the card, I found it a rabbit. So it doesn't say how many rabbits are on here, but you look at the picture and see if you can find a rabbit. And so far, every picture that I have looked at, I cannot find rabbits on them. I see no rabbit. Oh, wait. That might be a bunny rabbit in there, but I'm not sure. So, yeah. So you look at it and try to find a rabbit. But I don't see it. Let's see if we can find the actual directions on how to play this game. Is there any? There it is. Okay. Behind the looks, this centerpiece of each, I found it, is richly illustrated. Boop, boop, boop. Flat color, shaded color, pencil, ink. Discover hidden items and beloved Disney characters. Is there another part that goes with that? Pictopopia, the classic of game. Okay, you can play. Oh, that's a matching game. That's an advertisement. Here we go. Playing the game. When all the players are ready, flip over the top card of the deck into a new pile in the middle of the table. The object side of the flipped over card should be shown. So this is the object side and this is the scene side. So, fun, 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 fun. So you deal each player, how many cards do you deal? It doesn't say. Each player gets 5 cards, okay? So each player gets 5 cards, and then the rest of the cards go in the middle. And so they have, here's our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're looking like this. And then you turn over this, and they look through their cards to see if they can find what that is. So that's a crown. We're looking for a crown. And I do not see a crown in any of my cards here. So if, okay, so if they find a card, if they can find that item on their card, then they take that card. So let's say this has a crown on it, and they put it here, and everybody looks for flags. And the first person to get rid of all their cards wins. So isn't that cute? So we're looking for flags. Now we're looking for flags. There's a flag. There's a flag. So I would flip it. And next we're going to look for a villain. Y'all know I know nothing about there's Tinkerbell. I know nothing about Disney. Well, I know Tinkerbell. I don't know this movie right here. Are the Dumbledores, is that what they're called? Are they villains? Are they bad guys? These guys here in Alice in Wonderland? Isn't that Alice in Wonderland? It may not be. Yeah, that's a yellow. No, I don't know. Anyway, so then we would, if I don't have a villain, then we go on and we flip over the next card here, and we'd find a chimney. A chimney. Yeah, no chimneys. Chimneys. No chimneys. Yes, there is a chimney right there. And nope, that's not really a chimney. That's a fire pit. There's a fire coming out of it. So nope, there we go. Clouds. Clouds. We got clouds. So that one flips. We're looking for a sword. Don't see a sword on here. Nope, no swords. I found it. Letter E's. Do you see an E? I see no E. I see no E. Yep. A bear? I don't see a bear neither. I can tell you that right now. There's no bears on my card. Oh, this is going to be fun. My kids are going to like this. Shovels. Yeah, that'll be fun. I got this to play. The twins. Yeah, I got this to play. It doesn't say they can. Yeah, it doesn't say they can. Supposedly there is. Let's see. I found it. There is a board that can go with it too. You can find a board. You can play it as a board game. There's a board game that can be played with it. Comes as a board game too. So I think that would be fun. Anyway, so we'll take it and we will. Oh, this y'all, this is going to be real fun. So what I'm gonna run into though, yeah, what I'm gonna run into is this. Wonder how many cards are in it. 12 rounds. Davenport. How many cards? 57 cards. So so I could 57. Let's see. If I have So if I have 15 kids, I really only need to give out three or four cards. And so what I would do is flip the card, and then the first person that finds it on their one of their cards, they run up and put it on top of it and flip it over for the object side. The I find it side. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we'll adapt it to play in a big group. So y'all want to? So yeah, that would be perfect. So so it should look like the picture on the card. Yeah, frog. It just says frogs, barrels, circles. There we go. Very fun. We'll take that to church. We got. This is the second game I've bought this week. I bought one called Squawking Chickens, and yeah, we could play teens. Squawking Chickens, and it's a charade game. It is a charade game. So that is what I bought for that. Let me go get these other two bags and I'll show you what I bought for Children's Church today. So, so yesterday, me and my friend Tammy met at the church, and we made big, huge paper flowers, tissue flowers to decorate for our tea party. So most of this came from a yard sale. Some of it came from Dollar Tree. I'll show you what came from Dollar Tree first. No, Dollar General first. So, so we do Bible verses. We do memory verses. If you learn your memory verse, you get an extra prize. So the girls will get a squishy yum. One of these. We'll open these packages. They'll get to pick one of these. And the boys will get to pick a bouncy ball if they learn their memory verse. So, and there should be a lot of them that know it, because we played a game the other day where we passed the ball and said the verse word by word over and over. Plus, it's one of the shortest memory verses that we've done. So then every other week I do a prize cart. I have a rolling cart that has hooks and stuff on it, and shelves, and I buy toys all year long. I buy toys and put on this prize cart, and everybody that comes that Sunday, everybody gets to pick a prize. Okay, everybody gets to pick a prize off of the prize cart every other Sunday. On the off Sunday, they get candy. Okay, so I went to this yard sale where everything was 70% off of the marked price. So I got these little sun catchers for 30 cents a piece. They will go on the prize cart. Okay. They will go, and yes, I know they're Valentine, but they'll be fun. It don't matter. They'll be fun. Her packaging's a little dirty. So anyway, I got those for 30 cents a piece. Then I got these. I got 2 packs of these. They are dive octopuses. I have 2 or 3 of the kids in my church. Their grandparents have swimming pools, and so they love when I buy swim toys. I've bought swim toys before, and they absolutely love it. So I don't know what that is. It's a piece of a leaf. And then I got these, and these are absolutely adorable. These are Mr. Potato Head tater tots. Little Mr. Potato Head tater tots. Aren't they cute? They were $3 and 70% off. What's that? 90 cents. 90 cents each. So cute. Oh my gosh. And so now, here's the deal. So most of the stuff that I put on the price card is $1 to $2 stuff, okay? And you thought I gave them $1 million stuff, but most of it is $1 to $2 stuff. Then the stuff that usually costs more than that's 3 and up, are they go for participation prizes. So as I tell them, Miss Cindy is not above bribing you to participate. So what we do is we give out two, and so I should explain. I usually have anywhere from 15 to 24 kids every week. So we give out 2 boy prizes and 2 girl prizes. And so the teachers of the week, they watch and they help me pick the prizes. Usually the teachers only pick them, but if I only have one teacher that's in, because I have teacher teams. So I have a lady that will, tomorrow morning, I have a lady that will teach the 5 to 8 year olds, and I have a man who teaches the 9 to 12 year olds. And then they'll go to class, and then at 11, at 10:30, from 10:30 to 11, they go to class, and then at 11, they come back to me, where we do music. I have a children's sermon, and we play games, and we do prizes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, um, yeah. So uh, on I have one team. Actually, tomorrow's team, after the man gets done teaching his class, the 9 to 12 year olds, he usually goes into the sanctuary for the sermon in there, and so then it's just Hannah that comes in with me. So then I will pick, or Dave will help me pick the other one. I like for it to only be the teachers that pick, so that I don't pick, because, yeah, it seems like they get more upset if I pick because they didn't win, because they think I should pick them because they know that I like them. So they get more upset with me if they don't get picked. So, and I have a little boy in my children's church who has a real hard time with not winning everything. And when we first started participation prizes, he literally would melt down on me. He would melt down, and anyhow, but as we've gone along, because he started kindergarten, when he came in, they started kindergarten, and now he's 6, and now he's in the second half of kindergarten, and he's doing much better. He knows now that he can't win every time. So anyway, but he knows that Miss Cindy likes him, because I like little mischievous boys. I think they're fun. They keep me on my toes. But anyway, yeah, this is a pile of paper stuff that needs to go over yonder in my paper drawer. So, guys, I just wanted to come on here and share all of that. And yeah, I, yep. So this is, if you missed it, this is the beautiful folio that Steffi made me. And yes, I've undressed it. It is undressed. So I'm actually holding it upside down. I have undressed it. I put all of this stuff that was in it in my ephemera book, and we might put the butterfly back in here. We might. Then we might not. I'll just slide that right back down in there. Don't use a lot of napkins, but every once in a while I'll get a wild hair. But I think I have a bunch of those, though, that butterfly. So that came from her. And then these are the hidden paper clips that she made me. And you know what? Here, my phone, right here. I'm not sure why I got hidden paper clips from Steffi, when I'm pretty sure that my swap was with Lori Beth. Let's see here. No, that's not what I'm looking. I'll tell you this right here. I know it's right here. Let's find Beth. My chat with Beth, and I can tell you. Okay. Do y'all delete hidden paperclip? Kellyanne, Lori Beth, and Teresa Church. Yep. And one of those, I guess it was Teresa, was my shut in. So anyway, so Lori Beth, yeah. But I guess because you made too many. Okay, honey, that's okay. I love them. They're beautiful. So, Absolutely stunning. That one right there is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I may take that and put it in my Bible, except for it would make my Bible hard to close. So I do have the little crocheted one in there. Yeah, my just be happy mail. I do have the little crocheted one in there. So and then Kelly Ann sent me these. These were her trades and they're cute. I love the little thin ones. I made some that were wide and I made some that were skinny. I love the little wide and the little skinny ones. So those are super cute. And then Kellyanne also made me a mini ATC, and then this is an ATC she made in 2023. This is 3 of 4. I don't number any of my stuff. I do good to be sure to write my initials or stamp my stamp on it. So anyway, so yeah, I like this. That goes in there. I like how you did that fold. That's cool. I haven't done a folio like that with a fold, but I do like that. So those all go in the trade book. Let's see if we can get them in. Y'all ready? Let's see if we can get them in. My trade book is getting way too full, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. She's getting to be a fat girl. Oh no. Here, these go in Happy Mail books. Okay, this is trade. This is trade. Okay, we'll pull out the Happy Mail book too. This is trade. I'm going to take that too. That's Happy Mail. And see how fat it is? That's Happy Mail. I don't even think cutting more pages out of it's going to help. But we might go back through here and cut out some extra pages. We've got a bunch up here that could be cut out, don't we? Do we have a bunch up here? Oh, we have a bunch back here that could be cut out. But see, all of those. We should actually like pull that whole section out right there between all that. Yeah. Anyway, that would probably help it lay down better if we pulled that big old section out right there. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see that. That Brenda Ashford did that. So these are Happy Meal books. So. I had it just the other day. Did I put it back in here? Yeah, I did. Here we go. And you know, we don't throw these pages away. We just keep them. This is Jane Austen. We done Jane Eyre, or Eyre, Jane Eyre. We done that one. And we used it all up. So now we're going to Jane Austen. This is Sense and Sensibility. There. You found your chicken book? Yeah, you were working in it the other night. Have you found your book that's the circus theme book yet? Have you found it? That was another book you were missing. That's your whatever Janet Young's challenge is. That's that challenge for Janet's challenge. Let's see what we got here. Let's just see if we can get all those off together. Yeah. There we go. Now, does that help that? That help that maybe a little? I don't know. Anyway, so this is Happy Meal. We have that. And so I had 2 cards here. This is from Dana Yates. I don't even know when Dana made me this, but this is from Dana Yates. And we're going to slide it. We're going to slide it in here with Angie Jones's card. And then this one here is from Erica. And we're going to make it a pocket. Let's see. I put up all that paper and now I need a pocket. We'll make it a pocket like this. No, not yet. She hadn't found that one yet. Okay. How's that? Ooh, perfect for it. That's perfect size for a pocket there. We'll just do that just like that. Yeah, buddy. And we're going to glue it on this non-porous side. On this, not the slick side. Are we going to have to stick a needle in it? Does it need a needle? Sounds like the people next door are cutting their grass. We haven't cut our grass yet. Our backyard really needs cutting. This little girl next door, she loves to push mow, and she likes to mow. And she has even cut my grass. Come in and said, "Can I cut your front yard?" Shh, you betcha. Jared don't care a bit if you cut the front yard. You go for it, sister. Ooh. Okay, Cindy. Dad burn, that was hard for me to squeeze. Have to go there and go just like that. That would be fun. When you find it, you can have a marathon to finish it. How long do you have to finish that one? I was thinking somebody said that one is like a long ways off. It doesn't have to be finished right away. Yeah. And we're going to write this Erica. There we go. There we go. And that's hers. And so now our book is fat again. I don't know. See, I got pockets up front here. I got pockets right here I can stick stuff in. So what I do with these pockets is when I have things that need to be put in here, like those need to go in there. But for right now, we're just going to put them right here. Yeah, that'll just go in there. So I've been putting this rubber band on it, trying to pull it in as far as I can. So right here, this right here is one of the things that's really thick. That's making, oh, that's why it's got that little knobby thing on it. That's a little thick. That makes it a little thick. Let's see, that's a little thick. Maybe these, you know what? Maybe I should put these things that are dimensional. Is that, this is made by the same person. Yeah, these are both made by Erica. They're beautiful. And I'm wondering, let's see if we can do it like this and put them together like that. Well, can that kind of off balance that maybe? There, like that. Yeah, I didn't let my glue dry. Hold on. Let's stick our little thingamabob right here on it and see if it'll dry now. Maybe that'll off balance it and make it lay a little bit flatter. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. So we're going to do this with our rubber band. Let's see if we can get it done twice. Oh. Kinda. That'll hold it a little tight. Okay. That goes back in the bookshelf. That can be, and those right there can go over in this box here. I have a shoe box over here that, and so now this right here goes here. And see how fat she is, and I've tied her real tight. I double tied her too. So we're going to have chili cheese tots for supper. We may have an early supper since I didn't eat lunch. So we have, see, there's another thing from Goldie. You know what? I think we can slide this in right here with that. That's good. Those are good for Goldie. So we have to push them up a little because it needs to sit flat on the bottom. And then we have these. And where did I do with my, there they are. There they are. So that's from Goldie. Let's see. if we can do this and just do that like that. Yes, we can. And then we're going to do this one right here on the back of this. And maybe. Hey, bub, I bought a bunch of Fritos and Cheetos. Please don't take them to your room and disappear with them, okay? Uh, it was just a really good deal. They had a real good deal. If you bought two, you got two free. So it made them cost like $2.50 a bag. Okay, these are from Kelly Ann, and I did sign her name to those. So we're just going to slide them over the edge of a page. There we go. Let's slide them over the edge of that page and over the edge of this page. And if you're wondering what the pages in this book is, I made this from a children's dictionary with all these fun images. So see, we still haven't even finished filling up all of the front, and it looks like that. Never mind what's going to happen when we do the back. So yeah, happy mail, happy mail. No, this is just trades, guys. These are not. This is just trades, trade stuff. There we go. She's a fat girl. There we go. So, oh, but you can take all year if you want. Okay. So I have a question. So we know that the Bible is full of great and precious promises. And I'm wondering if anybody has a favorite Bible promise they would like to share with me today. Because we're going to put in a Bible promise today. Let's see. It's got books in it. It's got books in it. I have book page. Book. Yeah, this one needs to go in here because these have got the colored books. That's good. Anybody got a beautiful promise from the Lord? That's their favorite promise. We're going to do this. Right here. We're going to use some of that. Maybe. We're going to use some of that we just put in that book just a minute ago. Y'all, I got short-legged breeches on today. I do. Actually, we're going to use one of these. I got on short-legged breeches. My knees are all hanging out. If you know that story, you know. If you know, you know. Told a story about that one day. About one of Dave's co-workers had a little grandson. She bought him some cute shorts. A cute little, I can do all things in Christ. That's Philippians 4 and 8, isn't it? I believe that's 4 and 8. Pretty sure. Anyway, so Mary, her name was Mary Moffat. She says, "Never leave you nor forsake you." Those are too good. Those are both good ones. I don't know why I did that. Pretty sure that one is Philippians 4 and 8. No, that one's not Philippians 4 and 8. 4 and 8 is whatsoever things are good. It's 5 Philippians. I'm pretty sure it's no. There's no Philippians. I got to think about that. No, Philippians 4 and 8. 4:13. I was close. 4:13. There we go. Let's write it with a pretty. No, not that pretty pen. Let's write it with a pretty like fountain style pen. through Christ. Which strengtheneth me. There we go. Okay. I read something this morning that shook me up. Didn't shake me up, but it made me go, So now I'm on the hunt to make sure. Hebrews 13:5. Hey, Juju. Hey, Juju. Joe brought you some time cards. Okay. Let's go here, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to, where it says signature, we're going to write Robin Sky, because that's how I always refer to Robin, as Robin Sky. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to do Hebrews 13, 5, 5b. For he hath said, we're just taking the last line of it, I will never leave thee. That's a comma, nor forsake thee. There we go. Okay. These are on time cards, and we're going to go all the way over here on that one. And y'all know this pretty velvet book is my Promises of God journal, that I write all my promises of God, write promises from God in. This one is Beth's, and that one's Robin's. Anybody else got one they want to offer up? So, Deuteronomy 31:8. What? Is Juju misbehaving? Juju, are you misbehaving? She's got home training. Let's see what Deuteronomy 31:8 says, because we like Bible promises. Deuteronomy 31:8 says, "In the Lord, He is that doeth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, never forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed." I like that one too. I think we shall write it out too. Deuteronomy, D-E-U-T, Deuteronomy 31:8. And the Lord, and the I'm trying to think of a name. He that, Cindy, that doth go before thee. I know I left out two words, okay? He will be with thee. He will not fail thee. Neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. Robin Scott. There we go. I like that. So when you're reading the Bible and you see things that are in italics, those are words that are added to help make the sentence flow. They're not in the original translation. So just a little geekiness for you, a little Bible nerdiness. So anyway, but yeah, I like that. So let's get some ink on the edges of these. Oops, I need to trim the sides on this one. Anyway, I'm going to go back down this because we've got the edge of that. So that's why I wasn't dismayed when I didn't get it in there. So anyway. There we go. Now we're going to ink them up. And we're probably going to layer them on stuff. Yep. Yeah. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. Oh, that was what I was going to show y'all. Something that about that verse that made me think. I wanted to show y'all. So, if you've never dealt with fear, I know some of y'all are going to be just amazed about this, but I used to just nearly be crippled with fear. And anyway, it's a God thing that I'm not anymore. And yeah, but the Lord did a good miracle on that one. So good that I was able to sleep on the side of an interstate in a travel trailer at night. So Dave had a cousin, a distant cousin, his mom's distant cousin, that her and her husband traveled in a motorhome, and somebody broke in and shot and killed her, and then he was injured and ended up living a few years, but just as an invalid because he was injured so bad, and then he passed on. And so we had, like 3 or 4 years after that, we had bought a travel trailer and we were on our way to Ohio, and we needed to stop for the night, and we didn't want to stop in a park, and so we stopped on the side of the interstate in a big truck thing and slept in our thing. And so I have a lot of trouble with being a real nervous rider and stuff, and so for me to ride and not be able to drive, that was a huge thing because Dave had to drive pulling the trailer. And then the thought of sleeping on the side of the interstate in a travel trailer that had flimsy little doors. Yeah. So y'all want to see a flip through this? I've got a bunch of stuff in here that needs probably. There's some promises that I haven't got stuck down in there. But we'll show you some flip throughs. So there's my babies. And then here, this says, your young man shall see visions, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. And then we've got a tag, and there's the whole verse, the complete verse. This is promises. And then this is a flip up that has promises on it. And you know what? There's a promise there. There's a promise there. There's an empty promise place right there. Right there is an empty promise place. I believe we're going to put one right there. Yep, we're going to put one of those right there. Anyway, so Dave and I have had a very interesting life. I'll just say that. We used to travel. Dave used to work in nuclear plants. We used to travel. And we're going to put one under it too. We'll put this one from Beth under it. Used to travel. We traveled extensively up north. We've been to New York, to Michigan, to Ohio, 2 different places in Ohio, to West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Vermont, New Hampshire. Uh, yeah. So yeah, you do Bible journaling. That's cool. I do too. I have a journal Bible. So anyway, yep. And so this right here is a whole list of promises that I've typed up. And then we have some promises here on a belly band. We have some decoration, and there are, hold on, where does it open? I know it opens. Oh, it opens like that. There are promises in there. There's promises in there, little paper clip, little, yeah, come on. Little envelope. There's promises in there. There's a Philippians 4:5-7. And then that's some of my journaling. And then this is just a little library card. It's a book, and there's a little envelope behind it that has a little promise done on it. And this is a piece of vellum. This is one of my girls that I was doing all the girls. This is Psalm 16 and 11. Yeah, this is just my little promise book. This one here is a envelope that flips out, and it has that. And so then we have a great big long journal card. And you know what? We're going to put this right here on the bottom of that. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to cut Robin's name off here, and we're going to write it on this line and make our card just a little bit smaller. And we're going to put it on the bottom of this journal card. There. I'm going to do that. Robin Sky. Here we go. We'll go back over yonder here in a minute and do that. Do another one over there. Okay, we got a little one here. We got one here. Let's just put some little flowers on it and make it look real pretty. We're just going to, we can still see Robin's name there. We're just going to slide that flower right over that. That looks so pretty. And then we're going to put it back down in our envelope. Just like that. There you go. And now we're going to go back over here where we did our flip up. And we're going to put some stickers over it. Oh, wait, there was stickers on those pages, weren't there? Yep, there's stickers on that page. There's no stickers here. Let's do this. Let's put some stickers on this. Oh, let's do this one. This one came from Teresa. It came out of something I got in the mail from Teresa. Her little folio journal thing that she sent me. And we're going to stick it right under here. And we want to, there we go. Isn't that pretty? There. You can barely see it, but there you go. You'll know there's something under there. I love it. Okay, so there's where we got to. We've got some, these are little cake bags, and I have a whole bunch of those. And then this is one of those Marame. Is that Marame's? Yeah, I have a bunch of, I have 3 or 4 that are journal. So anyway, is it Marame? Marame? This is from Sharon Reinheimer. This is a collage doll. The dolls came up from Trigmo on Amazon. So, but she's very similar to the Marame dolls. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? If you don't, tell me and I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say Marry Me dolls. So I have a book of them. And this is a napkin. I don't do very many napkins, but this is a napkin. This is a goodie bag, it says. And then I taped this little pocket on it, that kitchen scene. You've got what it takes. It's a little butterfly and it's a place for me to. These are 2025 goals, and this is, I wrote out my goals. These are my spiritual goals for 2025. To draw closer to God, to read my Bible daily, to pray every day. I have spiritual goals, physical goals, my channel goals, and business goals. What else? Do I have something else on the back? Children's church goals and my journaling goals. Write in a prayer journal every day. Boy, I've failed on that one. Bible mapping in my journal Bible. I have not done any Bible mapping. Do a page or a layout in one journal every week. Ooh, I hadn't done that neither. Yikes. I should be over here reading on that again. Reading on that again. Yikes. Come back through and do some of that. Okay, we've got, that's just a little piece of wax paper. This is an envelope that has a thing. So you have some journaling. That is some of my journaling. February of 2025. And so then that closes and makes a frame over that. Ain't that cute? I got a bunch of those. This is a page out of the Hummingbird book. And look, it's perfect. Anybody else got a Bible promise they want to share so I can write it on the back of this page? Anybody else got a Bible promise? Who else is here? Goldie. Let's see. Juju. Beth. Anybody else got another one? Anybody? Anybody have a favorite verse they want to share? And so then the rest of it is just for me to work in, and then here's a whole nother thing, and this is just my bag. So yep. I got to get to work in this one, don't I? You know what? Crud, Cindy. Crud, Cindy. Crud. Ooh, I done good. I didn't say that other C word I like to say so much. Y'all know. While you were listening and cooking. So we're going to come get this right here from Steffi. It's so pretty. And we're going to put it in our Bible journal. Because our Bible journal is so pretty. It's my pretty journal. You were making a milkshake? Oh, that sounds good. There. Okay. So I dropped my other book over there. I'll have to pick it up. Oh, I wanted to ask if anybody has any ideas what these are for. So I bought these at the flea market at the bins the other day, and they're like little silicone. Actually, they feel more like rubber mats to me. They're not self-healing. We proved that when we cut a hole in it. Anybody have an idea what they're for? perfect for that. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. And if you've not seen, you think they would be good for underneath stamping? That's what I think too. This is how we fasten this one. I took these ends off of a choker and just used a piece of lace, and then I put my own little jewels on it, and they are with jump rings, so I can remove them if I get tired of them. And then we go back around here and we do our lobster claw, and we pull it as tight as we can get it, and we'll put it right down there. There we go. And so that's how that fastens, just like that. So that's cool. Guys, I've been here an hour and 21 minutes just fee farting. Just, I mean, seriously, just fee farting around. So I was looking, I guess I threw the original bag away. So it had something that it said on it. So there's one, two, three, there's four of them that I haven't opened. Maybe five. I may put them in the thing. So let's see if they're good for stamping. So here's this piece of paper, which it's got pretties on the back. So let's just see how it'll stamp. Now I had some stamps the other day that weren't stamping just like real smoothly. That's my trash can. That's not stamps. Here we go. Let's see how this kitty cat will stamp on here. Now let's do this little birdie. Y'all know I don't clean my stamps when I stamp with them. Okay, here we go. We've got, and we'll just use that. This is, if you ever wonder, this is what the little Dollar Tree acrylic blocks are like. They ain't much pumpkin. Okay, we got a little bit of, I don't know. First, we'll stamp without it, okay? We're just stamping on my calendar that sits here all the time. There. She stamps pretty stinking good without it. Now we'll stamp with it. Did I not get the ink on well enough or what? Because she didn't do better. Let's try it one more time. Maybe I didn't get it inked up good enough. Look, got ink all over my thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's me. That's not anything to do with that. I don't think it's any, well, it might be a little bit darker, but really, I need that stamp that I had the other day. Look, I got ink all over that. I might need to wipe that one off. I do have a lot of ink on that. Let's see. Where did I put that one that was not stamping good the other day? Let's see. It's smooth. It's smooth. Try it with a mouse. Oh, see if it's a mouse pad. Okay. I'm gonna. It's smooth, real smooth. It don't have any kind of texture on it. It don't have any kind of texture on it. Well, Mr. Birdie, you look cleaner now. You got a little bit of ink still in your tail feathers. I may just have ink on my face now. Ink everywhere. It was a girl stamp. Let's see. That goes all up in here. Are they in here? That's not it. Should be right here. Nope. Let's try this one. This is one that's sometimes difficult to stamp with. Let's go there out of the floor. Let's have a different color piece of paper though. Okay, this is, I don't even see my mouse. Hold on. Yeah, it don't work with my mouse at all. It won't move my, it don't move my arrow at all. So I always put them in my paper packs. So let's see this one. This one is kind of hard to stamp. It's got, I don't know what all's in it. Glitter and all kinds of things. So let's, well, now we got fuzzy wuzzies on it. I tell you what I like, how I like to do my stamps when I'm stamping. See, now that one don't, this one is not the easiest to stamp with. I don't know what's on that spot, but this is what I like to do. And this is something I kind of learned from Stacy May, is about putting something soft under my thing, and I like to put my bubble wrap packages under there. My envelopes that have bubble wrap on them, they do better. Real good under them. Let's see how she does on this one. This one is called My Sentiments Exactly. So it says, pretty girl, pretty face, such a pretty something. There. That one does better on the bubble wrap. But I didn't have it inked real good right in there. So anyway, I don't know what they're for, but oh well. Let's go ahead and wipe this off since we got a wet, yucky. Look how much ink I had on that other one. Let's see if we can get in some of this white stuff. I'm fixing to go through my wood stamps and get rid of a bunch of them. Also, I'm going to get rid of the ones that I'm keeping. I'm going to pull them off the wood blocks and just use them. So, I'll just show you. You can pull them up off the wood blocks. and then they stamp just as easy, not on a wood block. Actually, you can use an acrylic block with this. It will work with my great big acrylic block. Let's see, it's good enough to stick to it. And then it's not so heavy that wood is heavy. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the wood blocks, but anyway. Yep, she's all cleaned up now. Here we go. Very good. I'm not, but she is. There we go. And she goes back in there. I need to go through my stamps and get rid of no labels on them. There was on the outside package, there was a label, but it was, ooh, I don't know if they're heat resistant or not. On the outside label, outside package, there was a label, but I couldn't read it. Y'all, my room is about to just pack up and move. I'm not sure where it's moving to, but I think it may be the city dump. We got so much junk here that's got to be put away. Gotta be. That's a texture plate. It goes up here with all the texture stuff. That goes back up in here. I'm reaching for my heat gun is what I'm reaching for, y'all. There, let's see what it does. Nothing, because my heat gun's not plugged in. Why isn't my heat gun plugged in? I had a bunch of stuff unplugged the other day. I was working with my, there. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do nothing. It's not bubbling or anything under a mat. Let's see, where's our cut? Here's our cut. Right here. Let's see if we can heat our cut back together. It's hot. Whoa. Y'all see it smoking? She's a smoking. Woo. Did y'all see that smoke? That's funny. So, yeah, it got a little warm. You can tell it's a little floppy there. It did affect it once I kept the heat on it really for a long time. It retains heat real well. I wouldn't use it in an oven. That's hilarious. So, yeah, I saw smoke. I saw smoke. Y'all, if you buy from me and you get packages that have people's names on it, so what happens is I might be holding something for somebody and I put it in a small package and write their name on it. And then later on, they might say, oh, I want something else. And then I have a bigger package. And so then I still have a bag, but I don't want to throw away that bag because it's still a good bag. So that's why you might get packages that have people's names written on them because I write on things and to save it. Because I have a bucket down here that I put all everybody's like, if I'm holding on to packages, I have a bucket down here. I put things in for people. And let's see, did we get all that off? I don't think we got all that off, but that's okay. That's my great big block. So there's another box. How come I didn't have all those boxes put up? That's what I want to know. That little chicken is cute, ain't it? She's a cute little chicken. Or little bird, whatever it is. Those are my funny kitty cats and birds. That is a Temu set, too. I was real surprised when I got it because usually when you get Temu sets, they're not that big. So I don't know. We'll figure out something to use it for. I need a better system for saving my stamps. Anyway, I don't know what I just dumped in the floor, but whatever it was heavy. Oh, is every one of my packages of words. Thankfully, they're in a bag. They need put up. I guess I'm going to go, guys. I've procrastinated long enough. I need to get this mess cleaned up, because otherwise y'all going to see how nasty my room is come Monday night. So anyway, so I do got to get this right here. I got to decide how I'm going to cut this, because I know I don't want to keep all of it. So I am going to cut it. When I bought it, the lady said, "Oh, you're buying that beautiful lace tablecloth." And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Please don't be upset when I tell you I'm going to cut it up." Her eyes got real big. "You're going to cut it up?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to make a journal out of it." She's like, "Oh, that'll be beautiful." I was like, "Yeah, it will be." Anyway, so, but I'm probably going to cut it in half, and then maybe even in half again. I don't know. So, but for right now, glue it onto handles. Right now, I'm going to put it in my drawer and just let it sit there for, I don't know, a month or so, 2 months. I don't know. Y'all know how I am. I procrastinate everything. So I'm going to say bye, y'all. The only thing I don't procrastinate is shipping, when I have to ship things fast. So, okay, I'll see y'all at Best tonight. Bye-bye.